All right, let's moving on. White Friday.
Oh,
What's his, how you pronounce his name, Mangione?
Mangione, I think. Yep.
They
Luigi.
took out the terrorist charges, man. I'm gonna
Okay.
play a clip, right? And then we're gonna find out what consists of terrorism. To be, what would make one be charged with terrorism in the United States of America? Hold
Mhm.
on. I'm gonna see him because it'll play commercial. Okay. You don't own the rights to this clip. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
CEO Brian Thompson last year. The
Can
judge
y'all hear it?
ruling that those two charges against Luigi Mangione are, quote, legally insufficient. Mangione still faces a second-degree murder charge. His lawyers want the murder charge dismissed. He is facing federal charges for the same killing. Mangione faces a possible life sentence if convicted in New York State court. The Justice Department has announced it will seek the death penalty in the federal case.
All right. So they dropped the terrorism charge. Do y'all think that was right that they did that, or was it fair that they dropped the
Uh,
charges?
I would say that is fair.
But let's see if this fits this description. USA terrorism charge applies to violent acts intended to intimidate or coerce a civilian population or influence government policies through mass destruction, assassination, kidnapping, and hostage. Taking charges vary depending on specific actions taken, which can include arson, used as explosive attacks or in a federal facility, aircraft destruction, or provide material to support terrorist acts. And see, blah blah, whoop the whoop. Okay, I don't know if shooting somebody in the head in public is the
Well,
same.
they said assassination, so he
Yeah,
is that's
assassin. That was assassination, right? So
yeah.
should he not be charged with terrorism?
Well, he should be charged with terrorism then.
Yeah.
Like,
So
isn't there something about he had to intimidate a group of people? Who's the group?
um, it should. I mean, all right. Let's say you caught that one right. Um,
Like the CEOs of the
the CEO. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like the
different health
people who
insurance
deals
companies.
with like health insurance. And the CEOs of of that caliber that deals around that stuff. You could remember they were scared and they were told to stay in the house, don't go outside. We don't know if he's a lone wolf or not.
Right.
So that's an act of terrorism.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
no lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm not even a public defender. But what I'm saying is, for what we're reading, excuse my reading skills. I went to Northern High School in Baltimore City, but whatever y'all understood what I read, that was an act of what you just mentioned, Gov, scaring a certain population of people.
Right. Right.
Meaning, like, this can happen to y'all. Don't
Mhm.
get it twisted. You get what I'm saying? So let's say if I was going out and trying to frighten a certain group of people, let's say, um, hypothetically speaking, I'm being funny, midgets, sort of like, well, no, that's not a good example. Let's
Or
say like, let's say, let's say,
say you're against people that eat peanuts versus people that eat almonds.
Mm, yeah, but that's more like serial killing, though, Gov. Let's say, let's say, if I was out to, let's just use them for example. I'm out to, I have a beef with the healthcare situation, right?
Okay.
So I snipe him off in public. You feel what I'm saying? I execute him in public.
Mm.
Now the people who's affiliated with that type of stuff, they're on precautionary warning. Government telling them stay in the house. We don't know if he's a lone wolf, like I just mentioned.
Right.
It could be more of them out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's a form of terrorism.
Especially to the government, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, to some he's a hero, to some he's a monster.
Right.
I'm not here to say he was a hero or monster. However, if we're going by these charges, that's a form of terrorism.
Hmm. Yeah, because a lot of the people that supported him were making statements like as if this is like the repercussions that the rest can also begin to expect.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. I don't think it's terrorism. Um, I just think it's simple. It's clear as day. He just murdered somebody. You
I
know,
don't think that was a murder. That was an assassination.
assassination. Well, I
They
mean,
call since they
if he's
calling it
dead,
an assassination, it's a form of terrorism. Like I like being that I thought that a person had to be like a big political figure in order to be assassinated. And I never even knew who Charlie Kirk was or what he really did. So if since they calling him a political figure, then he was assassinated.
Yeah. Charlie Kirk situation. Yeah, I kind of beg a different with that. But this is the guy, Mangione. This was the guy last year who killed the CEO of the healthcare administration.
Oh, okay. All
They
right.
took him out because he didn't like how the healthcare system, and I'm just paraphrasing, was like a big old scam, and it was a death sentence, and they were not being fair to people who needed certain medicines for like cancer patients, HIV patients, and so forth. The medicine was so high that you might as well just wither away and die. There's no way. You get what I'm saying? So he was looked
Mm.
at as some type of Robin Hood or some type of hero to some people. So the I forgot the guy's name, but he was like the CEO of that whole organization. So like Gov mentioned a while back, or this was well planned out. This was thought of. You get what I'm saying? He knew where the man was going to be at New York, what time he was going to arrive, and so forth. You get what I'm saying? So he went up to the man in broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? Turned his lights out, unalived him, and was on a run on a manhunt for I don't know how many days or how many hours, but they
60
finally
days.
found him, and now he's the charges are being brought up where they dropped the terrorism charge. And
Oh, okay. So yeah, that wouldn't be terrorism then, because I thought we were still talking about Charlie
no, no,
Kirk.
no, no, not Charlie. No,
it's
no,
just
no.
wait. Wasn't he
It-
sniped off?
yeah,
No,
no, he was
Kirk
sniped
was.
off. He was, the guy went up to him, and
Yeah, they walked up on him. He walked directly on him.
Whoa.
yeah,
So it was a little personal.
Right.
Okay.
Like it was like I think dude was getting coffee or something. And he's walking down the street on the sidewalk. And as
yeah.
he I think he came up behind him.
Mm.
Now, was it near a federal facility?
I don't know. Could be. Especially in New York.
Yeah,
That part.
because that's what it says here too.
You know
Attacks
what?
on Well,
Maybe it
that's
is.
attacks
Maybe
on a
it is.
federal facility, not near it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It may, like you said, Gemma, one, if he wouldn't, if the CEO of the healthcare administration was not a political figure,
Right.
then it doesn't qualify as terrorism. However, why would they
Yeah,
tell?
I was just about to say if it's an act that's trying to intimidate people and try to make some kind of change, like if they were saying like abduction, just stuff something that make people afraid, then maybe it is an act of terrorism.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm not saying that the prosecutors are always on point, but why would those charges even be thrown there if they weren't trying to make them stick?
That's probably why they end up getting dropped. They might not be able to stick. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, moving on. What we got here? Let's see. What's else on the docket? Um, let's do the Charleston White video reaction, right? And then that's it, I guess. Oh yeah, and the hanging of the black student, and that should be it for today, fellas.
Charleston.
Okay.
And you know, unfortunately, we gotta cover some of these things because they the hot topics. Me personally, I would like to be very creative and move away from this type of stuff because there's a million and one things to talk about especially as black people and people in general that needs to, needs our attention. You know what I'm saying?
The volcano from out of Iceland, they come to take over the rap game like the white man. Hiller than Hitler, photobomb at Yahoo, at a bomb missile. Watch me do it like the Pointer Sisters. Slip arsenic in your corn liquor. Two bigger L's than the Aubrey nigga. From Pappy Mason to Pastor Mason, the church is vacant. I'm preaching with Bobby, trapped in the basement. I'm laughing, just imagine the Sleepy Beauty had herpes.